Okay, girls, I'm sorry I'm so obsessed about you. I mean, I don't mean to sound like this person that is overly obsessed about the girls and kind of like creepy in a way about it, but I just really do appreciate the divine feminine and reaching all time good levels in my heart, meaning that when the girls do bless me and stuff, I feel way more better. When I do get a girlfriend, hopefully she'll make want to make podcast videos. So she asks me the questions, and then I'll have answers to her questions. And she'd be sitting right next to me on the podcast like this. You know what I mean? And it'd be pretty cool. Like I can just imagine all the things that I'd do with her. It's just that I really wish I had a girl to spend time with, to go hiking with, to laugh with, to talk with, to socialize with, to live my life with. You know what I mean? I'm so lonely otherwise. I have a few friends around Merrill, but it's not like they're people that are like younger of age to like have a lot of fun, want to have a lot of fun. They're older adults, you know what I mean? And they just like to socialize and talk, but it's not like there's a person my age that would, have the genre of having fun like how younger adults would. If you're an older adult, like say in your 50s or 60s, you're not going to want to have like go to a party and have fun type thing. So I just wish I had a really skinny, good looking girl that I could hang out with that would make my day. You know what I mean? Just trying to really think of like ways that my life could be better. Like, I mean, I like making podcasts about the girls. That I do enjoy. To get my love felt attention for the girls so that they know that they're loved and there is good men out there that care about girls and say that straight up, you know what I mean? And I still see it today as like, children and like the girls always chasing the boys, right? But now it's the boys chasing the girls when you get older. They reversed it around, and I never got reversed around. So girls are meant to be chasing men. Yeah, because the beginning, our brains are totally wired the way it's supposed to be. So when you're a child, the girls naturally chase after the boys. You know what I mean? And the boys like that getting chased by the girls. And what I'm trying to say is when you get older, then it's the men always chasing the girls. Like, I just don't get it. Like, it should be always the girls chasing the man. Like, a girl needs to do the picking. A girl in natural selection chooses the man that's more dominant, more attractive, more physically fit, just stuff like that for natural selection. So that's why when a girl, you know, is growing up younger, they're gonna chase the boys like around the playground because when I was younger, that happened to me too. The girls chased me. But what I'm trying to say is that when you're older, it doesn't happen like that anymore. And it's not, the system kind of like separates our natural beingness, our natural, like, happy, joyful, the way we are as natural creatures to be that way. But the system kind of puts a damper on that. We can't be the full self of ourselves. We have to keep certain things under wraps, keep it proper, keep it, all this stuff when we're having a conversation with somebody else. But what I'm trying to say is that in the system, it's, it is what it is. I mean, but if they never inhibited the function of when we were little to change us into adulthood, we do need to grow up from childhood. But what I'm saying, we grow up with our childhood nature still intact. So there'd be bigger things to the table, like, say, like putting our childhood nature with the system that it grown up to be in, so that, you know that it wouldn't be so hard to get a girlfriend. I mean, mainly, it's like we do things the proper way in our system now, instead of chasing around a playground and everything's uh, awesome, chaotic. When it's chaotic at the playground, that means there is nature involved and there is chemistry involved. When the girls chase the boys, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that without the system inhibiting that faculty, we would still be free to not be so what is it called when you socially polite, socially correct. We wouldn't have to be so worried about being so well tuned and, like, uh, what do you call that? I'm trying to explain something. When somebody's tight knit things to what you can say and what you can't say, there's a tight knit thing of what you can and can't say, meaning that in today's society, we're going to be, that's what, without our childhood nature and just say strategic date, when you go on a date and dinner date, you're just talking about your job, your social things. It's just normal stuff that's not uplifting your spirit, that, like, really makes you laugh or really makes you have a good time. Sometimes you got to let go and have that laughter to have a good time and stuff like this. Otherwise, it's when you go on a date with a girl when you're older, the girl's not going to be all carefree, open spirited, wanting to flirt in a sort of way like that, chasing around and kind of like just being obnoxious. Which, girls being obnoxious is a good thing. Um, there's healthy ways of it, and if you're too obnoxious, there's no such thing as too obnoxious. We just try to limit everybody's greatness. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, this is a podcast that talks about when you're little, how things got flip flopped, and now the chemistry of people that aren't flip flopped, and the chemistry of natural being their natural way about them that they should be. Like, men do chase girls, meaning that they go out to try to find a woman, but the girls do the same thing where they go out and try to find a man, like at the bars and different things like this. But it's not like the social society. We have to go to little, like, bars, little things, little gatherings, little things like this, just to open up and have a social community and have something work out from it. You know what I mean? It's not like everybody, that's on the streets is chasing each other around, playing around, doing that. No, in this society, everything's hi, bye, or have social conversation, and that's it. You can't just be like that. You know what I mean? And it's just, like, hard to describe, like, what I'm trying to talk about here. But yeah, anyway, girls, I love you. Neo worships the divine goddess. Cody worships the divine goddess. Neo's is my slang nickname. And I really love, I think it's time for me. I'm 28 years old. I'm being diligent of holding back. It's day 7 without, releasing my seed. So, meaning day 7 of semen retention. And my love for the girls, especially when I'm having all this energy, you know what I mean? And it's kind of driving me crazy. Wish I could cuddle with a girl to get that femininity, that energy from the feminine. And my masculine energy could go to her, and it kind of balances me out without slipping up. So if I just had cuddle time with a girl, it balanced me out, and I wouldn't be overzealous to wanting that feminine companionship as much, because if I get the companionship, then I'm not going to be going wanting to chase as much. You know what I mean? Being like that. But anyway, girls, I love you. And this is another podcast. And it's a decent podcast. There's more information about kind of how we were when we were younger and how they switched things around and got things weird in the system that confused our natural ways that we should have been about getting relationships. The girls should have been still selecting the man, because that's how it does it in nature. A girl selects the man, and the man has to prove themselves to the girl. And either way, like in this society, whether you get accepted or not accepted, it's, basically whatever it is. But anyway, girls, I love you. Have a really good day. Okay, I love you.